So today I want to talk about a storyline video because I decided, hey, this will probably be a good video. Because I've been enjoying this show, a horror show that's called Stranger Things. It's a really good show. If you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. So I'm going to talk about the whole entire storyline of season 1. And then when I finish season 2, I'll tell you. And there's 4 seasons, and I just started the show recently, and I kind of like it. I like it a lot. So let's start talking about the whole storyline. So it starts off in a bike ride from school, and nothing really happens. It's just a normal day. Night. Four friends are riding their bikes home. We have Will, Alex, Dustin, and Mike. Well, they're riding their bikes, and one day, Will disappears, like out of the blue. No one actually knows where he is, and no one does. No one knows where he is. Then, Mike's sister's friend Barbara seems to go missing too. The cop named Hopper tries to actually find them too, and realizes that they're in the Upside Down. The Upside Down is a version of a world. It's like our world, but a different version. It's the flipped version of our world. The dark, gruesome, and scary world of ours. The world is scary. Is a scary world that is obviously not true, with monsters and creepy things. Well, when they realize, they want to try to save him, and then another story happens. They meet a girl named 11. She doesn't speak, she doesn't talk, she doesn't do anything. Her name is actually tattooed on her arm, and 11 has brain powers. Well, people are actually trying to get 11 because of her brain powers and do a million things on her. So Mike decides to keep her safe, to protect her from what actually happens. And they're trying to get her. Then it suddenly happens. There's a big fight scene against Mike and a bully, and it's kind of a little story. But then they were playing one day. Dustin, Alex, and Mike were all playing a game at Mike's house. They were playing a board game. They had something to do with a creepy world of theirs. It was basically the Upside Down world game. And they thought, how about we go to the Upside Down and save Will? So they figured out, let's go to the Upside Down and save Will. So they asked their teacher and said, hey, how do you get to the Upside Down? And then they're like, okay, it's easy. You have to go outside at night, and then blah, 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 blah. But then another side story happens. I think Nancy, which is Mike's brother, and their boyfriend, and his boyfriend, have a little story, but that's not actually the point. The real story is Will's brother and Nancy are both out in the woods trying to figure out where he went. Trying to figure out where he actually went, and try to find out how to get sucked in from the woods. Because at night, because that's actually where Will got sucked in at night, in the woods. So they go at night and they actually do get sucked in for about a few minutes with these creepy demon monsters surrounding them. But they don't know how to escape, and they finally find a tree with a hole in it. And the hole actually leads them back to their world. Well, then Dustin, Mike, and Alex go to the woods to get sucked in. And nothing even happens. They try again, but inside the school cafeteria, and it actually seems to work. While they're doing that, Mike kind of finds something. The people that were trying to capture 11 found out where 11 was with Mike, Dustin, and Alex. So it starts to get a little bit crazy. So they're trying to get her with a truck, and when they were coming towards her with a truck, 11 used her mind powers to flip the truck over and make it crash, and then we don't know what happens. Then after even 11 gets sucked in and find out this mysterious creature called the Demogorgon. And the Demogorgon is a creepy creature that kills you. So 11 takes out them and actually finds Will, and they also find Barbara dead on the floor from something. We don't actually know if she's dead. She could be passed out or something, but she's probably dead. That's the whole season explained, and tune in next time for season 2 explained. Goodbye.